Still pretty cold out there, but the waves are pumping. Man, so much swell and surf here on this coastline. It's gigantic when you just think about how many waves you have to choose when you come to West Oz. As we post up here at Surfers Point every year on the championship tour. We got a great matchup just getting started, who's been unbelievable in the last few years. Let's get things started during the break. We saw Imai get this wave.
Wow, that was a beautiful looking wave. Just the start of it, how it had a full funnel effect.
Seeing if they could really get one where they can unleash some big turns. But when you do that, sometimes you'll get caught inside. Moving into this one is Seth. Gets the roll in. Board chattering off the bottom. A lot of foam on the face. So he's just going to go for a little redirect down to the bottom. Just kind of steering that rail. And now just patience, starting to set up a nice bottom turn and attacking that end section is Seth Moniz. Had his handle for a second, but had to let go.
Yeah, even the takeoff. The takeoff was hard, you know, underneath the lip. But the hard thing today is there's a lot of foam on this face of the wave, right?
Yeah. Just entered the mogul field on his snowboard, which is never a good feeling.
But I just think today, right, it's going to be a day of cat and mouse. You are going to want to be sitting underneath that bubble or on that bubble. Inevitably, you're going to get sets on the head. It's going to be about if you can try and find waves with clean wave face, because this one, obviously there'd been that wave come through before. This one was a smaller one, probably, you know, good shape if it didn't have all this foam on the face of the wave. So, yeah, exactly to your point, Vaughn. Look at the mogul field.
Just bump, bump, bump. Did so well to actually get this nice little down carve happening. But even out of the bottom there, you can see it. It's just, there's nothing for his rail to grip.
It's cool when you see just nice timing. And it's different when you have like real performance-y sections like we saw at Burley. And for Seth this year, even going back to the first stop with the GWM Aussie Treble at Bell's.
On my wall, it was actually on my bedroom door, pulling into a big barrel at Waimea Bay. Same year Brock Little got that one. It was such a good shot. But yeah, always had the Moniz name in our household.
And he got that little piece of metal on the tail. You got it right above the tail pad just to add a little more weight to get down the face and have control when he wanted to hit the lip. Up and down is Seth Moniz. And we've got some catching up to do. Opening ride here for W.Vincent flick.
Yeah, so let's catch up with what he did out the back. So nice little wrap there, threw a decent bit of spray. And just milking this thing through to the inside. Just real nice paced approach here. Not trying to rush anything. And gets a nice little tap here.
Imai, you know, in the first round we were watching these guys. I think what was most impressive about crew who were on the cut line was just how free they looked. But, you know, it's a different story when you can get knocked out of the comp and perhaps knocked off tour. I loved the commitment to that end section. He really hammered it. So Imai has taken that attitude of, like, nothing to lose here. He's gone into attack mode, and this is a really strong ride.
Yeah, I loved it. This combo here, this is where all the points are coming from. I mean, it was a big, meaty section. That converging bit of whitewash, he timed it perfectly, right? And just dramatic as well when you ride out front like that. It's probably, in my opinion,
he brought it to the connection that he felt with Doug Silva. Not only did Seth make the cut, but so did his coach. As we look at Imai getting down the line, big wall there to sink his teeth into. He is going to the start of Imai's wave.
Yeah, wow. Okay, let's break this down.
You said don't do it.
I said don't. He had no business going to this end section here. Snaps. That was beautiful. Those first two couple of turns. If he had rode out of that.
Owen Flick didn't want him to hit it. He should have listened. As we now see Seth throwing down the wrap. Fading once again. Real slopey on the open face. But he's hanging in there. Now it's starting to bowl. Well-timed. Forehand snap off the lip, and he'll just continue to chip away. And steps off into a nice place with no rock shelf underneath him.
He had no business running out of that, but that thing was it was incredible, right? Psycho. And then out behind him, Seth, just a couple of nice swooping cards here for him. You can see this wave's really tapered, right? It's not going to offer him that much, but what he did get is he did find some clean face. And it's really tricky out there. We heard Jacob talk to it, and you know, he did find clean face. He did get a finish here.
We get that little bit more angle in the swell.
Gosh, I love that era. It was like Aki's 5th comeback. He almost requalified into his 40s.
Oh, good. Wow.
Nice clean turn, a nice rails from W.Vincent, and it holds onto it on the wrap into the pocket. Just nice, clean decisions, not trying to overturn sections, and polishes it up with a clean finishing move. Nice read from Winter. Wave number 2. After getting smoked by that set wave, he's staying real calm and comfortable in the CT jersey this morning. 9-4 here, Flip.
Oh, this is more like it. This is the best wave surf today. It's beautiful. It's clean. It's nice rail work. He holds the line, and it's paced. He's not rushing it, and I love it, right? Just real extended, long carve there. Drives around this section. He just doesn't look like he's in a hurry, you know, and I like that. It's just really beautiful pace surfing, and gets the finish.
Well done to W.Vincent, putting himself. Surfers in the positions of 1 through 11 have already made the cut as we get caught up with Imaikalani to off a big turn out the back.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Just the one turn with my... And behind him looks like Winter. So he's found some space in this lineup as well. Just a nice big drawn out carve. Looks like this wave's sort of standing up. Cracks it up into lip and sticks it. So he's going to get another score on the board here. But Imai, wow, I mean, that's Imai's single one turn. That was incredible. And then just, I mean, when you're going up into the lip today, it's hard. It's so hard. It's really easy to go out, you know, and get lured to go to those big face carves. But anytime you're putting it up into the lip today with so much power, so much water moving.
That first turn that he did on the 627 was such a high speed carve down, so it was awesome.
Imai setting pace on the Channel Island surfboard, back into the pocket. Nice clean rails, almost like a W.Vincent type flow on this one. And now jamming that section early and trying to push off with a lot of force there.
I mean, he's doing really well. Wave selection, right? Beautiful clean face, banks off a couple of carves, but back to that end section, right? You really want him to hit it, but at the same time, you're thinking, oh, no. It's just like, it brings so much drama, right? Just, there's so much power. We're going to see so much of it today. Today, we're going to be going, yes, no. And I think it's just crazy because as a spectator and you're watching this, I think that it becomes like so dramatic, so exciting to watch. And it's those moments when you think, oh my God, this person are they coming out alive of this? And
yeah.
Then they ride out and they stick it. And it's just that feeling you get is like, wow, that was incredible. And you think as a judge, you're watching that and you get those feelings too, right? So like watching that live is pretty spectacular. I mean, well, that was such a crazy wipeout. But
he's keeping his answers very short, not really letting people into that space at the moment. As we watch Imai get moving down the line. And has to just jump off the roof there. And at the moment he's out in front. His whole situation coming into this was being under pressure of the cut, Vaughn, and so far so good.
So far so good, but he has been copping a few hidings on this inside section. Every single time he goes into it, Flick holds her breath, but Seth now.
Starting to dance down the line. There's a little redirect. Bottom drops out. He still has a lot of speed, going for everything on that wild read. Oh my gosh.
Critical moment for Seth.
Needs a 7.21. We showed you where he's sitting on the rankings, so he's hoping that he makes things a little easier on himself. W.Vincent going for the lead. Clean reads on that open face hook. One of the taller guys in the event. He'll fall on that one, but uses that lanky frame to his advantage. Real controlled. He's got a lot of range through his carves. Keeping things really smooth has been the recipe for Winter. Hanging on to a top 2 spot. And if you're getting less than 300, you're just feeling that sting of an ER loss.
If he's not advancing out of this heat, looks like there could be a couple of lines come through and he's out the back. But then he's going to have to sit and watch his fate play out. He's not in control anymore, but looks like he might have one more roll of the dice, potentially.
Let's see if he can get there in time, and we will run out of time for Seth Moniz.
It's a sickening feeling when it's out of your hands, you know. At least if you're getting through heats, you're in control of your own destiny. But for Seth now, it's just one of those awful sitting on the sideline moments where he's just going to, you know, unfortunately be hoping for other people to lose. That's not a good place to be.